The rural landscape that surrounds Franktown Elementary provides a touch of serenity when you stand outside its doors. If you ask Principal Mark Harrell, he will tell you that it's not just the surroundings that make Franktown a wonderful place to learn.
I have been blessed with incredible families who bring us incredible students in the middle of just a spectacular community.
The community he is describing is the reason why Mark has worked in Franktown for 22 years.
A lot of memories in the hallways. I remember so vividly walking in that day with my wife, and I had just been to the doctor and come back with our ultrasounds. And just like every proud parent does, you roll out the ultrasound and they said, "Wow, that's kind of a long one." And I said, "Yeah, it's kind of a long one because this is baby 1, this is baby 2, and this is baby 3. Kind of a paused look. "What do you mean 3? We're having triplets." Probably one of the most touching things was when I returned to work after the triplets came home, and I came into my office, and inside my office there were diapers strung all through my office to the tune of about 6,000 diapers when I came back. And not only 6,000 diapers, but 10,000 baby wipes.
Eventually, Mark's children became his students at Franktown Elementary.
Not only my triplets came through here, but also my older daughter spent a lot of time here as well. I wouldn't trade it any way.
I kind of felt special. We would be in school 2 hours early every day, just playing Minecraft on his iPad in the principal's office.
We would be there all the time, and during the summer we'd play hide and seek when the lights were off.
Mm-hmm.
When you got in trouble, he would call your mom when you went to the principal's office.
And he'd put mom on the phone, and she'd be doing all the disciplining. It was a big community, big, I think, really comfortable start to our educational experiences.
Zach, Addie, and Tate eventually headed to Ponderosa High School and are now preparing to take the next step in their educational careers. At the same time, Principal Mark Harrell is preparing for a future that does not include the halls of Franktown.
Absolutely, it's bittersweet. There will be things that I will miss. Those interactions with kids on a daily basis. I got to spend a little bit of time in a first grade classroom covering for a teacher today. Those are great times. I could have retired earlier, but it's been my goal all along to get to the finish line at the same time with my kids.
They're definitely big shoes to fill.
Yeah. The Franktown announcements that Miss Shelley does every day, she always says Franktown family, and I think that is something that my dad is leaving behind there. He has created such a good community.
Being on stage with my kids as they graduate is kind of what we've been looking forward to. That's kind of been the end target all along. So we got to do it with my older daughter, but got to call her name for graduation as she crossed.
I'm hoping no tears really fall, but I don't really know what could happen. It's a pretty significant start to end story, kind of, and I'm excited, but I'm kind of a little sad about it all ending.
Yeah.
But it'd be pretty cool.
I'm definitely gonna cry.
Yeah. No, I think it's just gonna be cool. I mean, he did it with our older sister, now all 3 of us.
There's a lot of moving parts that have to fall into place so that we're sitting on the right spot, the kids are in the right order, and then I'll just join them as they're walking up onto stage, and I've been practicing being able to call their names without getting choked up, so that'll be good.
Zachary, Noel, Harrell, Addison, Blair, Harrell, Tayton, Zane, Harrell.
Everyone's graduating, I guess,
Yeah.
in a way.
Kind of. Yeah, we're all moving on. To me, it feels like we just latched on to our dad's entire legacy that he had at Franktown, and then split off on our own paths, and we're all heading off to different chapters at the same time.
We're all moving on to the next phase of life together. So I'm excited, looking forward to that.